Hello everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I'm in my world famous sipping den. I'm getting ready to do something. You saw the title of this video. But on this channel I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. Yeah, it's a mega mall for alcohol. And I also do on Sundays a famous coffee review so we can all relax and drink coffee together. Isn't that cool? Doing everything that's anything to do with alcohol and coffee. I'm the only one in the world that can do it. I'll just be frank. And I do it with half my taste buds tied behind my back because that's how I make it fair for the other reviewers, many of whom I'm friends with. And I love them very much. And so I make it fair. This is a mega mall for alcohol and coffee too. And if you want to go to 100 channels looking for stuff, you can. Or you could just stay right here and check out my playlist because that's how I find everything. That's how you find everything. I've got the most extensive, up-to-date, easily navigatable, categorized and subcategorized playlists on YouTube. I made it easy. And all I ask for all this in exchange is a sub, a comment, and we become friends. How cool is that? First comment. This is the first comment of every video. It's always pinned because it has a link to whatever I'm reviewing. And in this case, it's something very special. It is Angel's Envy, first single barrel ever released. The barrel number was 0001. The bottle was number 14. We'll leave it there. All right. So, very exciting. I'm taking it out of the Angel Envy wrapper, and the bottle has a seal on it that they must put on it for me, and it has the SB single barrel 0001. It is on there, and it says 111.1 proof, 55.55 ABV. They love doing that. They always do that. 86.6 is the normal bourbon proof. So let me look at the color in the little jar there. If you look next to the blood oath, you'll see a bunch of Angel's Envy. I guess it's no surprise. I don't work there, but I used to. That's one of the many places I worked in this industry, and so that is one of the ways I have procured this. This is history, okay? This is the first single barrel that Angel's Envy has ever produced. And I am damn excited to get a hold of it. It smells rich. What do I mean by that? Well, when you take the barrel and you combine it with sweet, and you combine it with, the wood, the oak, the sweetness, the vanilla from the barrel, the spices that are coming out of this thing. And not just the cinnamon, that's usually a thing. It's got a nice nutmeg. Almost a cinnamon gum. All right, let's give this a taste. So, a tip. That was my Acclamation Sip, and you always take an Acclamation Sip. That's where you take a sip, you coat your mouth with the whiskey, you slosh it around. You do not swallow for at least 10 seconds because that will numb the pain receptors in your mouth and open up the taste buds. And it takes the burn away. And the second sip now will have tons of flavor, and certainly by the third sip. If you don't do that, it's going to burn. As long as you're getting a burn, you're not getting flavor. And eventually, you'll acclimate yourself. But if you want to rush it up, do this 10-second thing, and you're good for the rest of the, however long you're sipping the whiskey. It works. It's a beautiful, beautiful tip. So, now we'll go in for the taste. Let me smell it again. Nice woodsy smell to it now. Let's give it a taste again. I think I said next to my Blood Oath, I got all those Angel's Envies. There's a ton of them. Haven't worked there. So, it's got a nice little tingle. Even though I've acclimated myself to, excuse me, it does have a, let you know you've got a nice whiskey in your mouth. Now this is non-chill filtered. 4 to 6 years old, and then finished in Caribbean rum barrels for 4 to 6 months. Now I got the hiccups. Anyway, that beautiful flavor of first just the hot cinnamon nutmeg, the wood, the vanilla, which is a very delicate flavor, which I'm getting on this. The cinnamon roll. A cinnamon roll with the sweet icing. The cinnamon with extra cinnamon sprinkled on top. The butteriness is a good way to describe this, with an oaky, woody, and slightly nutty taste. It's history. This is the first single barrel ever produced. And I'm kind of amazed I got my hands on it. Not a big wine influence on this particular barrel. The port finish isn't as strong as some of the others. Now the port finish is always in the background of Angel's Envy. In most of them, sometimes you get one that's different. I'll do one back here and show you what I'm talking about. Not right now. Yeah, this one's definitely more bourbon forward, but you do get that touch. That beautiful touch. That port barrel, and you can't deny it. Just has that. It's the fruit that is in here, and it's very subtle. Port is a fresh taste. It's not like tawny port. Ruby port is more of a fresh tasting wine, or if you will, fortified wine. However, this one, sitting in the barrel, and does have a little bit more of the of a dried fruit coming out of it. So I'm getting like an undertone of fig and a kiss of tea. Now I'm getting a kiss of tea, and that tea, the tannin that you get from tea, is coming out of this wood. And it just has a tea flavor to it. and how fast I put that dram down. But it's just tasty. I can't stop. My friends, you just saw history. 2022, I just put away the sample of the first single barrel 0001 that Angel's Envy ever produced. So, shout out to the person who gave it to me. They know who they are. And I will see you all in the next one. Don't forget to sub for more great stuff. Okay, I got all kinds of stuff. See you all in the next one.